Alright, let's get going. So last time, we unlocked Ninja and then beat up a lot of stuff on our way out. I think I restocked on potions and high potions and such. I think what we're gonna do here is just kinda... We can attack with everybody, I think. We're just gonna kinda blow through... Oh my god, he's so strong. Oh, that's right, because I unequipped the draining stuff, so he can just have Ragnarok Excalibur. We're gonna kinda just blow through all of the remaining side content. We'll go kill Leviathan or Odin, Leviathan, Bahamut, in that order. And we'll see where that takes us. We'll see how much money we end up with if I want to go through Eureka again to buy more shurikens. Or if I think I'm going to be strong enough without... I think it's probably best to just get way more stuff than I need. Like, the trip to Eureka is not going to take very long, again, if we run away from everything. I guess depending on where this brings us in terms of job level, I may want to do a quick job level grind for Ninja too. Been gone for like a month. How's this run going? This was kind of a weird one. The short answer is that it's been good. Monk, this is the first time I've ever used Monk or Ninja in this version. Monk is really, really powerful. I think I want a double Aegis shield. Just max out my magic defense. Maybe not. Yeah, Monk is quite strong, but pretty squishy. And Ninja is just super messed up. He's so powerful. I haven't even tested what shurikens do, how strong they are. But just like his physical is ridiculous. His stats, like, he's so quick too. Agility 65, 69 strength, like 50% stronger than Monk, and he's only job level 11 or something. Very nice strength, yeah. Yeah, Monk, it's interesting because Black Belt is so powerful that Monk just kind of being a worse version of Black Belt means that Monk is still just really strong. Black belt is like definitely better in all regards, but yeah, Monk is quite competent. I guess the one advantage of Monk is that by the time you get Black Belt, Monk will already be max job level or close to. But yeah, Monk scales really well to the end game. Warrior is really good, but Warrior kind of falls off. Monk is a competent damage dealer. If he was my only damage going into Cloud of Darkness, I think it would suck, but I think it would be okay. Hey, Gruff. Warrior, probably has better defense. I think Warrior can use crystal equipment. I don't know if I have any spare to check with. He can at least use crystal shield. I think he can use crystal everything. Hey, Shia. I don't think I'm gonna bother using any items with Moldy. Santetsuken is probably going to do a few hundred to everybody, but we should win this damage race. Oh. 200? Is it a magic attack? "20 hits with Book" is great. Yep. Level 14. Oh, that fucker. I keep forgetting that Odin heals our team afterwards. I could just use an outer shroom and get out of here, but it's let's do this. It builds job level a bit. Although I think I'm gonna need to do an actual experience grind. And I can just build job level then. Three turns. I wonder if he gets job levels quicker too. Hey, Adak. The 1 damage on Tetsuken is great. To say goodbye to a house. Alright, well, pass along my regards to the house. I didn't go to Falgabard, I don't think. There's no dot there. Falgabard has a bunch of equipment. That's probably worth like 2 shurikens. I don't think there's any hidden equipment. I think it's just these. I guess there is one somewhere. I think it's in a jar here. Shinobi confirmed stronger than Odin. Well, that's not fair. We don't have critical health Viking. The house is just sold. Okay, that makes more sense. Why'd you have ninja? Don't tell. Don't tell them. They don't know yet. Where is the last item? Is it down here and I just missed it? Maybe one of these guys gives it to me. Oh, the item was the Kikuichi Manji from the guy. Do do do. Actually, those death claws didn't split, so I should have actually fought them. I guess it's too dangerous to try to run. I should have taunted and then run. Like this. So the question is, how much help do we need, really? Do we need level 50, or can we just guild toss Cloud of Darkness to death? Inside it twice, have no emotional attachment to the place. You better have your speech prepared anyways. Do you need a piper? I probably have time to fly out there. Get a lot of offensive items. We should be able to just damage race the end of the game. We're gonna be so powerful. Back by farewell, just put me on speakerphone. Hey, listen, if we can pipe in a log of haggis, we can pipe goodbye to a house. Oh, there are 3 Aegis shields in this game. think I'm gonna have to, so I'm playing at the curling club on Sunday. And I guess the curling club wanted to have a Highland Games themed Bonspiel. I think that's gonna be in December. They want it to be a 2-day thing. They said that they need a piper to pipe in the haggis on one of the days. And then the next day we pipe for the curlers. Are you gonna pipe on ice? It sucks. It's really awful. You may have thought you were joking, but no, literally, we march on the ice. That was my first gig. My first ever bagpipe gig. I had to do it. It was on St. Paddy's Day. And I was doing it myself. Normally it's the whole band, but the rest of the band was in Florida for Paddy's Day that year. So they were like, it's fine. PJ can do it. PJ's our new piper. He's been playing for 4 months. Yep, first gig playing alone, marching on ice. It's great. Yeah, so we don't get cleats, but we get like rubber grippers. They help a tiny bit, but like they're cumbersome to walk in, so you have better traction, but then you're walking like those videos of the dogs wearing socks. Also, like, let's see, Leviathan, I don't think he even attacks physically. We'll just blast him. We should have a million of these things. Yeah, we have one. How about just Zeus's Wrath? We also have one. That's good. Still is fine. The bagpipes go out of tune, like, drastically when temperature changes. And going from not ice to room of ice is a pretty drastic temperature change. So you spend like 40 minutes getting in tune. And then you step on the ice and everything is a disaster again. Thankfully, no one there knows the difference. Can calculate for the temperature change? Nah. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna walk out, because this is pretty good experience. No, we have a tuner, but it's like 4 oboes per bagpiper. Well, that's not true. It's 1 double reed and then 3 single reeds. So it's an oboe and 3 clarinets per person. This way. Hey, thanks, 2-Bit. 20. Slowly climbing. Six-pack of craft root beer? That sounds fantastic. And some Don Q, whatever that is. I have some wine that's chilling. That'll probably open up tonight. Oh, Puerto Rican rum, 151 proof. That is too much. Too much proof for rum. Black hole we're not going to use. Should I sell Leviathan for a throwing star? I think so. Bye. I'm going to sell it to my boat. I guess I should have checked if Demon Mail is going to be better. I'll sell Odin as well. I can't imagine a world where my Viking is going to be attacking. I'm not going to use 2 Blood Lances. You know, I might still. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Breakblade? Not going to use. Tomahawk. Masamune? Gone. Omni Rod gone, Battle Axe gone. So this is enough for 12, it looks like. Hey, run of the mill. I'm doing okay. Oh, that's great stuff we can't equip. I think we can equip all of it, actually. But Ninja, we have 2 really good swords. 2 really good swords and a Moonring Blade. And Drain Lance. Blood Lance. I'm gonna fight here for a few levels. I need to make sure that I have enough, like, even though Ninja is super fucked up, I need to make sure I have enough health to survive 2 particle beams. And Moldy for sure cannot. So I think we're probably still gonna need to be level 50. This will get him some more job levels as well. I would like him to be like job level 40. Viking is such a ridiculous class. I really can't believe it. He doesn't even have the damage reduction thing active right now. He's still taking 1. But I guess he is back road and he has all of the defensive equipment that exists. think running diagonally increases the encounter rate, because we're covering more grounds. Ninja has gotten 1 strength every level. Work brought in a food truck today. Coworker got a 4.5-pound burrito. Alright. I respect the ambition. I hope the building's okay after bringing the truck in. Burrito. You know, the Gutbuster was probably around 4.5 pounds, though. And so was the aftermath of the Gutbuster. That thing was a monster. It was wrapped in 2 quesadillas. Because one 16-inch or 18-inch tortilla wasn't big enough to wrap it. I don't remember if Mecha took a picture with the Gutbuster. It was huge though, it was like forearm size. I was starving and I barely ate half. 6,300 damage is a lot of damage. Coworker was voluntold to take it. Man, how must he feel to be like, oh, no, you don't get to order. Your fat ass gets this burrito. We've already ordered for you. Yeah, the nap step there is non-negotiable. You eat that burrito and then you lie down and hope that you wake up. Final meal. Final meal material, yeah. These birds know what they want, man. So I don't really understand how the turn order goes because, well, because of everything in this game. Like, Garuda has 1 agility and sometimes goes before some party members. But Ninja has, like, double the agility of the Monk. And the Monk on some of these turns has gone first. Job level 28. Alright. Yeah, the overly huge burritos, they're amusing. They're amusing for me to see other people order, or just like the spectacle of it is amusing. But to eat, I would prefer just all of the things put in a bowl instead at that point. Right, yeah, you end up eating, you get the one bite that's just rice, and then the next bite that's all refried beans, and then one really rich bite that's all the protein. Ninja has been getting such ridiculous stats. I cannot believe this character. He's gotten a strength every single level. We're what, 45? Oh, the all sour cream bite, yeah. Yeah. One of the cheesy double beef burritos I got at Taco Bell sometime, they had wrapped it the wrong direction. So eating it like one side to the other, you'd get all of the rice and like the first third of the burrito, and then the middle was like all nacho cheese, and then the end was all ground beef. Those are unpleasant burrito wrappings. £5, 18-inch burrito. Yeah, that's the other thing. They, at that point when it's definitely going to be 2 meals, the burrito doesn't save as well as just like a bowl of the ingredients. Alright, we can probably stop in here at like 47, because we're going to be getting experience along the way in Crystal Tower. Because I'm assuming I'm going to be fighting things. Who has my ribbon? Viking does. So we could potentially be in danger if the Wizrobe decides to use Death on Shallot. You do not have the soap gene, that's good. That's a dangerous way to find out. Well, not dangerous. It's not like an allergy, but it would have been just a miserable meal. Even if you don't have the soap gene, too much cilantro is unpleasant, as I find out every time I eat Chipotle. So our goal is to have enough shurikens to kill Ahriman and Cloud of Darkness. And we should have a lot. We should have a lot of money, because I'm selling everything that I own. It's convenient, because Chive doesn't use weapons. Chive just uses 2 shields. Moldy uses horrible weapons. And Red can't use weapons. So we can sell so much stuff. Another strength, another agility, and 90 HP. What a fucked up class this is. Oh, and I can sell Bahamut. Bahammer, I mean. Sell it to my boat. I don't know who in my boat is buying those. Or if it's just throw things in this box and it becomes money mechanism. It's 46. Alright, we'll get this level, kill the bird, and then we'll be on our way. I think we've done everything then. We did Volgabard, Odin, Leviathan, the Triangle, Bahamut. I don't know how much Bahamut is worth. Leviathan was worth like 27,000? 27.5? So the only danger with going through Eureka again is that it might be a burden on my resources. Most of the encounters are going to be okay, but Hauka can use lightning. And every time he uses that, I have to use 3 high potions. And this is the most high potion hungry team comp that you can get. Because Viking wants to use them to refill his health when he's low. Ooh, double drop. And Scholar wants to use them to heal. So I don't really want to go through Crystal Tower and Eureka and spend like 70 high potions, because then I'll be in trouble, I think. 107! Thank you so much, Ligieg. It's a long-ass time. So last playthrough had Viking Magus, which was a bit annoying because I had to, after each crystal I needed to use the crystal to refill my flare charges. This team will not need to do that, but I will need to heal the other people. So I'm gonna have to weigh out if it's gonna be worth using the crystal or just drinking potions after each of the World of Darkness fights. And just keep Viking at low health. I guess I shouldn't need to... I can probably just heal in the battles following, because one high potion is worth 1500 health when I use it in battle. And Ninja, I can just give a Blood Lance, and he can just kind of sustain himself. I think it'll be okay to do World of Darkness without healing. I think. We'll see. I think this is jab level 40. Okay. Oh, sake and grinds. I was thinking this week about getting some sake, but I have so much wine. I think I have 8 bottles upstairs that were given away for free. Sake is one you've never been able to like. I didn't like it the first few times I had it. It just kind of tasted like flat champagne to me. A level where he didn't get strength? What? Hot or cold? I never have hot sake. I started liking it when I got the unfiltered stuff, because it's a little bit sweeter. Yuzu sake sounds great. As much damage as Ninja is doing, like, Monk is keeping up. Alright, I'm gonna try a Shuriken on Bahamut. Just to get a feel for how much damage it does. I don't know if I'll reset then to get it back. Roar! Test ourselves in battle. I have 959,000 gil, and I think I have 10 shurikens right now. I'm not gonna reload. We can buy so many. We're gonna have 30. That's the animation. It did 9,000 damage. Alright. Oh, I was hoping we were gonna get a Mega Flare-less. Did that do 200 damage to my ninja? $206? 1,000 damage to my monk? What do you have? Crystal, crystal, and white robe. Yeah, Santa Claus is just so powerful. Oh my god, same Fat Goober Man. Bahammer is incredible. Alright, well, taking 200 damage from Mega Flare is pretty encouraging. Honestly, I feel like I could just equip Bloodlance and Ragnarok and win the game. Now.
I love it!
Mooksika, thank you for the Prime sub. This ninja, man. Alright, let's sell Bahamut to our boat, restock on potions, and then let's just charge in, I guess. We should have $1 million in cash, plus whatever Bahamut's worth. Honestly, I should probably sell the Moonring Blade, too. Bahammer. Bahammer's worth half a shuriken. Sweet.
I love it!
Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Yo, Zeronic, thank you for the 107 months. Another 107. 107. Let's see, this is August. 107 is a month shy of 9 years. 9 years. Is that a 7th Saga anniversary? That's 1 month extra, isn't it? Alright. In we go. So, we can't... It was, okay. Oh my god, Deering Worms. We don't want to take any fights that are going to be dangerous. This one, fortunately, doesn't count as a dangerous fight. I think everything here is going to be okay except for Greater Behemoth. King Behemoth. We don't want to fight the Wizrobes. I don't think I want to fight Doga's clone. Une's clone is okay. We'll get hit by a snowstorm, but it's not going to do much. And Hauka we don't want to fight. I think everything else is okay. I wonder if I should have... If I should have gotten Viking down into the critical health before entering here. I think it's gonna be okay though. He'll naturally take damage and get down there, I guess. I don't think he's at risk of getting blown up. I don't think there's anything that's gonna be able to do more than 500 damage at a time to him. Yeah, Monk still being able to do 3,000 damage is pretty impressive. For a Crystal 1 job. Yeah, the Lux run was great. I so grossly underestimated how long the Monmo fight was gonna take. It was like an hour and a half long. It was 3 full cocktails, I remember. I made a drink before the fight and then had to take 2 breaks during it to refill. Alright, final save. Oh, now... If I was really worried, I could climb up. I could climb all the way up Crystal Tower. I can at least grab this stuff. I could climb all the way up and grab all the stuff, Otter Shroom back out, then go through Eureka and sell the new stuff. But then I'd have to do it again, and I don't know if I have the potions for that many trips. Our Scholar is going to have 2100 health. It should be okay. I don't think Particle Beam can do 1000 to Scholar. I think it does like 600 to 900. Scholar should be safe. And running through Eureka should be a lot quicker when I don't have to collect everything. But we'll see. There's one room down. I didn't want to auto battle. Ninja should go first. Okay, not bad. I could, I was just thinking there's not really a huge advantage to having, or any advantage to having my Scholar in the front row. Yeah, this is the Pixel Remaster. I'm playing on Steam. I don't know how the how the remaster is on the other consoles, the other platforms. Final Fantasy III Pixel Remaster. Super, super good version. Got Black Mage, Scholar, Bard, Ninja. That's a ridiculous team. That's a ridiculous team. That's one that doesn't even need elixirs. Because Bard has priority heal, and Scholar has super good high potions. That team is stacked. Should be fun. Yeah, Bard heal always goes first. It's really nice. And at max job level, it's 19% of your max health that you get. Bard is fantastic. Just got it on Switch a couple days ago. Nice, I hope you enjoy it. My first time playing Final Fantasy III was on this collection, and I love it. This game is so much fun. Alright, this was a pretty quick and painless run, actually. We got lightninged once, so we took like 500 total damage. Absolutely worth. Actually, we took 500 total damage, but we can just heal it away. Gold Ore was pretty hard. Did a job level grind before Garuda. It's been smooth. Yeah, Gold Ore is 18 shuriken. What else can I sell? If we can get 20,000 more. I guess these we don't need. Steam and Shields you don't need. Crystal Helm. We have a ribbon. Yeah, Gold Ore without a physical attacker is a shame. And if you can't survive Thundaga, if you don't have like really good... We're not going to use Lamia Scale. Is that enough? If you don't have really good magic resist, that Thundaga is a problem. Diamond Bracers we'll never use. And then we need just a little bit more. Diamond Gloves we shouldn't be using either. 29 shurikens. We healed? Alright, we're out of here. What would be the best 4 jobs? I mean, ideally you'll be switching around. Like, to start, you could just run with balanced teams the whole way. Like, you can probably start with a white mage and just keep it until Earth Crystal, just because having a healer is pretty important in this game. Having an AoE healer is pretty important. And then, yeah, I mean, you could start warrior, monk, white mage, black mage, just a balanced team. And then just keep white mage and switch around to whatever you want. One of 3 Scholar hats. There's only 1 available until after Garuda. Really? Scholar hat? The Bard Town that has Gaia Gear or Rune Bracer feathered hat, not Scholar hat. One in the chest in Dwarf Cave. What about Argus's locked rooms? Oh, that's Scholar Robe, isn't it? And then Saronia after Garuda. And the Evoker Town? The Evoker Town doesn't have it? Yeah, Manny, it's really whatever you want to use, honestly. Just keep a white mage. Keep a white mage or a red mage so you have healing. If you want a really easy playthrough, you can take a Dragoon and or a black belt when you get them. You could trade your white mage for a devout or for a sage when you get them. Ranger is really strong. I don't know. The game is not very hard if you have sustainable AoE healing. So if you have a white mage or a red mage, these guys summon the problems. I don't know if I want to take this fight or not. It looks like he only made one. Nope. Ninja should kill one of them. Nope. This is not great, then. We're not even targeting them. Death missed. That's lucky. $1,200 damage for Raga? I guess I don't really understand how damage works in this game. If Mega Flare did 200? Although he's my guy that doesn't have a Protect Ring. Right? Yeah. Well, I didn't want to have to use that many resources. You're afraid Black Mage's damage would fall off. Yeah, Black Mage is quite strong, but I don't remember how many charges he gets. I don't remember what he's able to use either. I don't know if he can use the tier 9 magic or the tier 8 magics. I don't know if he gets charges. I think at the very least he gets Quake. Everything up through 7. Okay. Yeah, so he gets Quake and Drain. How many bio charges? Well, we'll see. Or you'll see, rather. I had a Black Mage in one of these playthroughs, and he was fun. Alright, Circus Key. You have 38, you have 2 bios? Oh, jeez. And Black Mage can't use stabs, right? Just rods? So you can't use Golem Staff or Rune Staff. Yeah. Maybe I'll give a Blood Lance to Shallot so he can heal. Which one's better here? Ragnarok is better. This is such a bad ambush. I feel like I have to take this fight though. Shallot will be able to heal all of this back on that hit. As long as I keep hitting him, that's gonna be good. And he died. So we'll be able to finish with a net HP gain. Nice. Shinobi is a free fight. These guys should do decent damage to Viking too. Get him lower. We really need Drain Punch. That's what we need. Okay, so we have 30... We have 30 shurikens, or 29. That should be enough for 3 fights if we use only shuriken for damage. Or, like, Ahriman and Cloud of Darkness, and maybe another. But Cerberus and Twin-Headed Dragon we're going to be able to just hit. We shouldn't need to use anything fancy on them. Echidna could potentially do some tricky things, but probably won't. So I guess I could use one or two. I could use one or two on Zandy. Ow! Brutal ambush. Yeah, we could use one or two on Zandy, and then have Viking use Bacchus's Cider on... How many of those do I have? 4, maybe? 6? As I said. Could have him Bacchus's Cider, the Monk. 37, you have 40, 16, 11, 9, 4, 3, 1. Wow. 3 bios? Bio's a tier 6? I thought it was 5. Oh, break is 5. What if we just punched Cloud of Darkness in the nose? We are 8 health away from invincibility. Break is 4? What's 5? Is there anything in 5? It's a bad target for Faraga. Really high value cast there. High Potion's a great drop though. Thundaga, Raise, Erase. Oh, so it's just like Final Fantasy 1 where tier 5 has nothing. These guys level up. I didn't think they had more than 3,000. More than 3,000 health. Job level 57. Ambush is not great. That was a big hit. I think this is the bad floor. Good encounter.
I love it.
I love it. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Hiriana, thanks for the 6.5 years. Appreciate that. Lets me send a blank message. Good. So this floor has dragons, but it also has the Wizrogues, and I still don't want to fight them. I'd be happy to see a dragon, because that's a free elixir. Or it's a... We have a ninja. Ninja can use any of the onion equipment. I think Onion Sword is worse than it can. His equipment says any. I see no reason why he wouldn't be able to. I could check in my finished file. Unfortunate turn order. Let's do that. I'll make a quick save and then we'll go check. 9,500. These guys. Oh, really? He can't. Wait. Wow. Yeah, Ninja is not worthy. That's really funny. It's also really funny that Onion Sword is stronger than Ragnarok by 15. Do I have extra onion gear? Oh, in that file I unequipped a sword so I could check. I for sure had spare shields. I think I had 12 or something. I had found a lot of shields. Double crit. Hey! A dragon! Yeah, Scholar actually does some serious damage. My god, if he drops Onion Sword, I quit. We're gonna play something else. Thankfully, he's not gonna, because it's a 1%. 1% drop. It's a shame that they're always guaranteed to do at least 1 damage, and we can't see Odin or Dragon or Cloud of Darkness wind up and hit me for 0. Almost the perfect dragon fight. Elixir. Alright. I don't have to quit. Until he rematches me. Or until he calls Big Brother. Alright. I don't really want to fight Doga's clone because I'm a little scared of Quake. It's not going to kill anything, but it's just going to make me have to use potions. That the FF8 Tonberry Grudge that did 0 was so good. Never killed anybody. Alright, sweet. We made it through the whole of Circus Tower with 1 extra elixir, and I think I only had to use like 15 high potions, so we're sitting pretty right now. No, nobody's grudge. I love this scene. Delga just showing up to the furnace like, oh right, Dash is dead, isn't he? Message. Hey, you want to boost your LinkedIn advertising? Dear space comma. With LinkedIn's vast network of 1 billion members, I can reach 12.4 million companies and 380 million active. Comma, period. Leverage LinkedIn matched audience to target precisely. All caps. Tailored for professionals across roles. Get started today. Boy. What an offer. I should respawn. Oh my god, yeah, Gamar. The email that had just like 3,000 lines of pickup lines. That email was incredible. Did I save that? Did I paste spin it? Alright. Everybody's good. Frame it on my wall. Right next to my all-white puzzle. Alright, Bacchus' cider. What's this guy doing? I've got a lot of things. We can use that. I'll throw 1 shuriken. Wow. Oh, was it during Robobot? Okay. Wait, 80? 80 high potions. It's a lot more than I thought I spent. This isn't going very well. Please live? Okay. Viking is just chilling too. I don't think I have to fear this guy's physical attack. Okay. No weaknesses. We almost almost had her. Don't have this version on Spotify. Just gonna have to buy the game and then... Actually, do they sell the soundtrack for this? Store page? Otherwise, you just go to the music player and then you'd have to do work. They don't. That's kind of weird. I'm kind of surprised they don't. Okay. I guess I would prefer to get the easy ones out of the way this time so we can get more experience. I'm not going to worry about getting Viking into critical health. Or I'm not going to worry about actively getting him into critical health before this fight. Because Cerberus is not going to be doing much damage. High potion drop is huge. This will give me another ribbon as well, which should boost Shallot's magic defense. It's a big hit. Actually, I don't think I want to get that yet. I think I'll wait until after we kill Cerberus so that we have a free heal in case Zandy's clone decides to be really mean. That fight is usually okay, but sometimes he can just use like Quake, Meteor, Quake, and then I end up winning with like 100 spare health. I don't need a quick save. We've got autosave. I don't know what I want to save items-wise. I want to save the Lilith's Kiss. And probably Chocobo Wrath, White Musk. The others, I don't think I care. Got back attacked by Zandy clone. Meteor, Meteor, dead. Wow. Worth healing? Probably not. just gonna auto battle. I guess now we'll use a high potion. At the same time, like, does it matter? Does it matter if my scholar dies? I don't think it does. Just funnels more experience onto Ninja and Viking. He's dead. Killed him by 1. Alright, well, this team can't lose. Alright. Now we'll go kill Zandy's clone. It's a scary ambush. My ninja's blinded and still hit 20 times. Alright, there's Meteor. Meteor Quake. Meteor Quake Quake. Viking should be invincible now. And Ninja can sustain himself. Ninja Quake, or Meteor Quake Quake Quake? Love the AI in this game. I don't really want to fight him, but I can. He can also use Quake, but I don't think I'm scared of him. Nope, I'm not. I don't know if I should have used 10. I don't know. We'll see if I regret that. I think we're okay, though. We're just going to be damage racing most of these idiots. Let's go to Twin-Headed Dragon. Scary. Oh, see, that's why I left my Scholar in the back row. Legitimately. That's why I did it. Just because I'm scared of back attacks. You may have won the battle, but you will eat you. So there. High potion drop is great. Alright, how much health can you take? 800 something. 840? Right? Yeah. Potion is good again here. Oh my god. $500 damage. He might die here and then we're in trouble. Uh-oh. $578 is the biggest hit I think I've ever seen on Viking here. Maybe he'll target Viking again and be nice to me. Gone. $833. 333. 833, 3200, that's enough by 3 health. No, Viking is maxed. I don't think I have him spec'd for magic defense, but I'll have to check. Oh, double Aegis shield. Okay, that'll fix that. He was spec'd for magic defense. It's funny, like, Two-Headed Dragon is doing like 180 to 500 damage on Viking, and then when he finally kills Viking and he's able to swing unrestricted, he does 6,800 damage. 6,800 damage to the Scholar. Absolutely walloped. I'd say sent him to the Shadow Realm, but we're already in the Shadow Realm. So I guess he sent him back to the normal world. All right. Goodbye. Job level 69, nice. Queen Scylla, I don't remember what she does. Just bonks. This team does so much damage. It's wild. Alright. I'm not gonna switch to Bloodlance until things get desperate. Just because sometimes he won't open with Quake. Believe it or not. The first fight was Meteor, Quake, Quake, Quake. And this one is just Quake, Quake. I think he used Blizzaga once, didn't he? Yeah. Thankfully, Ninja is just fucking immortal. Like, this setup right here is just unstoppable. Maybe I should keep the Drain, the Bloodlance equipped, because he's doing a truckload of damage. It's like his numbers haven't diminished at all. It's ridiculous. The Excalibur gives us so many stats, though. I guess it just doesn't matter. You'd think that 5 agility, 5 strength. You'd think those would be important. This might be greedy. Nope, it's not. I would like Viking to get to critical health before Ahriman. I don't know if I trust Ninja attacking him. This might kill him. Holy shit. Alright. I guess all three of us will crit him. That's fine. The physical threat is gone, so we should be able to switch. We should be able to switch back to magic defense. Ahriman can physically attack, but I think we should be okay. I think it's more important that we have magic defense from now on. And these guys shouldn't be able to do more than one. We'll see if that change is actually going to be enough to reduce particle beam's damage to somewhere in the 220 to 240 range. That was the goal last time. We'll see how important magic defense actually is. So this fight we're not going to fuck around with. We're just going to blast him. Just use all the stuff, because he's too scary. I think he opens with Meteor. And then a single target. 1200 damage is just so much, man. Some good hits there. Single target could be a physical attack. I think I'll take my chances, though. This is the Quake turn. We did 30,000, probably 35,000. He's probably half dead. So we really just need to survive another Meteor turn. But alright, our Meteor is gonna be here. Kiraja on Meteor turn is favorable. I guess Kiraja turn doesn't use up a round? Man. Oh no! We lose. Wow. High Potion getting retargeted is scary. Our Scholar is taking so much more damage than I expected. I was kind of banking on Scholar taking like 800 to 900 from these. Ahriman is nasty. Absolutely nasty fight. No, Scholar is not fragile. Scholar is pretty beefy for most of the game. It's mostly just that Ahriman's magic stat is the highest in the game. Scholar is honestly tanky. I don't know if his base stats are just really good, because his equipment isn't really exceptional. But yeah, Scholar is no joke. For most of the game, he was my tankiest member. I think, once again, it's smarter to just 1v1 Zandy's clone. It really shouldn't make sense that Ahriman has the highest magic stat. But I guess this is the first appearance of him. This dude just only quakes today. I always think of like Ahriman and the Float Eye enemies as like much more specialized enemies that rely on status effects, instant death stuff, roulette and countdown and stuff. But yeah, I guess this appearance of Ahriman predates any of that stuff. It's just weird to see him use to see Ahriman use Meteor and Quake and do so much damage. It feels wrong, knowing what we know about the other appearances of him. Right, yeah, Float Eye is in the... Well, Float Eye is in the intro, yeah. And then Plague. Actual Ahriman is in the Lunar... whatever. Alright, Echidna should be pretty straightforward. We should be able to just, auto-battle? I don't have to use shurikens, for sure. I can have Ninja with Bloodlance just attack. It's unfortunate. It's a 5 high potion turn. He gave one back, though. The first World of Final Fantasy playthrough? The one where I had like a 30-minute fight against Holy Dragon? Fought that thing way earlier than I should have been able to, and then I won the game. Because Holy Dragon is super messed up. World of Final Fantasy is so good. So good. Alright, job level and character level. Right, the Adventures of Shronker. I really enjoyed my most recent World of Final Fantasy playthrough too, the no item playthrough. It's a shame I couldn't beat the post-game guy. It's just too stacked against that idea. I still think that fight would have been possible, but it would have... I don't know. Feels bad to have to roll for a 1 in 8 desperation phase. I don't know if I want to use all... I guess I can. I'm not going to be using offensive items on Cloud of Darkness, I don't think. I'll probably open with a Flare. Now we can use, let's use Earthen Drums. If I swapped all my dudes, the main thing is that, like, he switches to a random elemental weakness And if I prepare for the wrong element, then I just lose, and there's nothing that I can do about it. So I'm spec'd like super heavy into darkness element. Am I gonna survive that? So if I just happened to get lucky and he rolled darkness, then I'd be able to win. And like even changing around my whole team, it would just be the same gamble at the end. I would just be hoping that whatever weakness he ends up rolling is one that I've got. I don't think it's worth saving red. We'll see what this turn brings. If we end up having space, that might kill him. Alright, I'll take that turn for sure. Is he dead? Close. Yeah, the original Nuts and Bolts playthrough. Well, that one didn't even finish, I don't think. Because I was... Yeah, I definitely didn't 100% it as I was going. And... I couldn't force myself into doing the final stage anymore. I hated that area too much and quit. I'm feeling lucky. I think we just let it ride. I think I've got another Arctic Wind. Yeah, Saucer of Peril I didn't get. Final stage being Spiral Mountain, yeah. There were a few in Terrarium that I'm not sure if I finished. Okay. So we'll heal, go fight Zandy's clone again. And then heal. And then get ready for the ass-beating contest. Target. So I've got 20 shurikens and 20 elixirs, I think, or 30, I don't know, 20, 23. What do we have? 24 elixirs. It's gonna be a win, it's just gonna be how scary it's gonna be. And how greedy I want to be with Chive's health. Like, if I'm gonna want to try and keep Scholar and Viking alive, I'm not sure. Sometimes I swear it feels like Ninja gets stronger as his allies die. He's got the Magus weapon. Death Scythe. Should I just... We've got 42 high potions? That should be sufficient, right? To just do this. Should be. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. I guess I'll... 10 o'clock? Yeah, I'll pour some wine. We'll see how this is. I'll be back. Okay. Well, I learned some things. This bottle of wine that I got, or that was given to me, is sparkling wine. So I don't think this is the appropriate glass for it, but it's fine. It also means that I can't seal it again. I do have some wine stoppers, but I think just to be safe, I should drink the whole bottle tonight. Jump scare fizz? No, it was jump scare peel the foil away and realize it has one of the champagne cages on top. You know, the wire thing that goes up and around the cork containment mechanism. It's pretty tasty. I'm not much of a wine guy, but when it's free, I am. Thor is not the guy I want to fight. Thor, bad hat Thor! Dang, thought we were gonna get out of it. I'm pleased to see that Ninja is taking more damage. I was worried quite a level. I was worried when Bahamut's Mega Flare only did... Can I use another? Wait, 3,700 health. When did that happen? I thought we had 33. 37, so we can go up to 900 HP? Yeah, Viking, I'm sure everybody here knows, but Viking has this weird damage reduction thing where when he's in critical health, when he's at 25% or lower, he gets damage reduction that appears to be based on job level. It seems to be one job level is 1 percentage point. So at job level 99, if he's in critical health, he's mostly unkillable. But it's really important that I understand that threshold, because if he if he goes to, let's say, 920 health, actually 926 is still okay, isn't it? We can go to 927. Yeah. But if we go to 950 health, then suddenly he's extremely vulnerable and is going to die to anything. Alright. Time for this asshole. We are the cloud of darkness. Not if we have anything to say about it. So our plan is going to be to probably just keep Viking and Ninja alive. Bacchus' Cider, him, Chocobo Wrath, Shuriken. So from Particle Beam, I would like to see about 220 on the Viking, or 250 would be fine. And on Ninja, I would like to see under 1,000. 64! 64 damage Particle Beam. Okay. Holy shit. Does it even matter, man? Should we just fucking blast him? You can elixir him. Okay, so Scholar is pretty much done contributing here. Holy shit, dude. That damage reduction is comical. Actually, I think I might have been a little bit too greedy on this. We'll see. Okay. Now he can high potion himself. What I did, Gamar, is just switched all of his equipment to emphasize magic defense. So I'm using 2 Aegis shields and I'm using reflective mail instead of crystal mail. Before I was trying to do like some halvesies builds, where he had high defense and high magic defense, but Cloud of Darkness is a little bitch, and her physical attack is never going to do more than 1 damage to Viking. So it made sense to just switch everything to magic defense. Wow. The absolute freest final fight I've ever had in my life. This changes so much, knowing that the full magic defense build on Viking is just a free win. If you have one person that can do damage, then that's it. Wow. Alright, let me update the paste bin with what I've learned here. Is this the command? Alright. Alright, against Cloud Director, saying a full magic defense build, that's 2x Aegis Shield, Ribbon, Protect Ring, I think, and Reflective Mail. That reduces Particle Beam to about 70 damage at max job level. Okay, and then I wrote some notes here for Monk that I should copy over. Monk. Wait, where? Where did that go? Should I leave all of these notes? And then I guess the other note... Ninja is super fucked. Can solo most things with Ragnarok / Bloodlance. Sell everything for shurikens, which do did max damage to Ahriman and Cloud of Darkness at, what was I, job level 70 or so? Alright, did I learn anything else here? Scholar... Alright, those notes are in there, so now I don't have to worry about trying to keep track of them here. Ninja is good. $64 damage particle beam, just unbelievable. Like, Viking only needing to use one high potion on himself every 9 turns gives you so much flexibility. Like, just being able to set up the healing loop like I did here. Of just elixir, high potion, elixir, high potion. Just to the high potion buffered in there just to guarantee that even if you get 2 particle beams in a row with the highest damage rolls, you won't die. You can spread out the elixirs quite well then. Like, I took 24 elixirs there. So that would give 48 turns of damage. Cloud of Darkness took, what, did I use 10 shurikens? She probably has around 100,000 health. 100,000 health, 40 turns. So yeah, if you have someone that can do 2,500 damage a turn, Viking would be okay. How many turns would it take for Viking to kill with damage items? That would be tremendous. If you have Viking Thief and you steal 99 Arctic Winds. That would be the funniest solo fight. I was gonna say you could front row Viking and actually attack Cloud of Darkness, but then you'd lose the Aegis shield and you'd get blasted. Well, it only took me, it only took me 4 playthroughs with Viking to understand the true potential. It took 2 full playthroughs before I even noticed the damage reduction, and then the 3rd playthrough I was abusing the damage reduction but was still getting blasted by Particle Beam, and then this one I figured out the true tech. This game is so good, man. It's a shame that, like, even with this team comp, which ended up being really busted at the end because of Ninja, you still just can't challenge the end game before level 50 or so. Oh, I didn't take a picture of the end as proof of completion. I'm gonna have to go back into the VOD and take a screen cap. Yeah, Gemar. Yeah. I definitely did not respect the tankiness of Viking until the critical health reduction. I knew that, like, for the whole playthrough, he'd be good for random encounters and stuff because of the taunt, but I did not appreciate his value fully. Right, Hitaka, yeah, so, like, no matter what your team comp is, you need to grind to that level just to make sure that you can survive bad turn order. And then your team comp basically just determines how much you're gonna sweat during the final boss. Alright, I need to go into my VODs. Make a quick detour. Take a picture. What are we doing with the rest of... Where is this? Recent broadcasts. Should be today. What are we doing with the rest of stream? Should I start another one? Like the main thing is that I wanted to keep doing these until I got some different team comps. And now we've gotten Ninja, and we've gotten how do I go back to my channel? We've gotten Monk and we've gotten Ninja, so I've used yeah, I think I've used all of them in these. I have not gotten an Evoker for 4J Fiesta, but I've used Evoker before, and it's a hilarious class. So, yeah, it's more just like, do I want to risk getting essentially a team comp I've already gotten before? Another Warrior Thief Dark Knight playthrough or something. Let's see, where's my victory image URL? Upload. URL. Cool. 214 participants. Oh, the person who registered just below me got Monk Scholar Dark Knight Ninja. Almost the same exact comp. A lot of completions on here. I don't know what the ratio is for the Final Fantasy V 4J Fiesta. I don't know how many finish. White Mage Scholar Bard Devout. That would be incredible. Warrior Knight, Dark Knight, Onion Knight. There are a few other things that I've been considering, but I don't think I want to start any of those tonight. I think it might make sense to just jump into another one of these. October 25th. Yeah, and then this would be our last Final Fantasy III for a while, probably. I guess it makes sense. The only other option is for me to play Pokemon and subject you guys to the most boring Pokemon. Me sorting my Pokemon home boxes in Pokédex order. And then doing a shiny hunt for something I already have. I don't think you guys understand how out of control the shiny hunt has gotten. I have, I think, 6 full boxes full of them. I'm at the point where, like, I have so many of them. I almost have every evolution line. I'm missing a bunch, but I probably have 80% of them. But I'm at the point where when I'm getting them, I'm getting, like, duplicates, so I can have the whole line as a shiny in my display case. It's just it's too fun of a game. Home redecorating. Living shiny decks, yeah. It's like, I wanted a King Gambit. It all started with that, and there was a Bisharp outbreak. It was a Leader's Badge Bisharp outbreak. So every single one of them had Leader's Badge. So I got the shiny, and then just killed 5 more and evolved it. And while I was killing them to evolve it, I found another shiny Bisharp. And then as I was walking to the Pokemon Center, I found a shiny Pawniard. So I got the whole evolution line with like half a sandwich. It's bad. I still haven't fallen for the all 49 shiny forms of Alcremie, but I probably will someday. At this point, I'm wondering if I'm gonna have an entire box full of shiny male Combi before I finally get the female one. Don't get enough points for a chessboard. The boxes, thankfully the boxes are only 5x6, right? But we could make an abbreviated chess. Have 2 King Gambits, 2 Vespiquen, 12 Pawniard, 4 Bisharps, and then we'd need to find a horse or a rook. Regular living decks with all forms. Yeah, so when I was filling out the living decks for home, it was like, oh, I'm missing Haunter. Well, alright, I may as well catch a Gengar and a Haunter, or catch a Ghastly and a Haunter and have the whole line there, too. So I think I've sent over like 250 Pokemon to Pokemon Home. Just like the intermediate Pokemon and the early Stage 1 Pokemon that I didn't save. Shiny and not shiny. Yeah, Taku, I think I'm gonna start another one. I'm gonna let the credits roll. I don't really know why, but... yeah, for home I'll probably do a full living dex, and then shiny for... at least 1 shiny for each evolution line. So it would be like regular Ghastly, regular Haunter, and then the shiny Gengar. The only thing is, like, I don't know that I'm ever going to be completely done with Pokemon Scarlet, and I don't want to send over my favorites or my raid Pokemon. So, like, my most commonly used raid Pokemon and my best friends, like my Umbreon and the Rampardos, And Breloom, I don't think I ever want to send over, but I don't want to hunt for duplicates of them. I don't know. I guess I'll have to wait until the next Pokemon game, and then I can send everything over to home. Have my best friend box. Tried doing shiny hunting this month. Don't think you have the patience for it. I didn't have the patience for it in the other games, but it's pretty quick in Scarlet. Being able to see them in the world and being able to boost your shiny chances so much is really nice. You can target farm so efficiently. And then sometimes when you're target farming, you get a shiny Hop-Up, and then another shiny Hop-Up, and then a shiny Tropius. And you don't want any of them. You just want your Shroomish. Need to beat Sword and Shield? Yeah, so I was like, if I have Pokemon home now, do I want to go back and get Sword and Shield, or get Arceus, or get Brilliant Diamond? Get Brilliant Diamond again. And the answer is probably not, but it's still like, but I could, and there are more Pokemon. Yeah, Outbreaks help to pace it, which is nice, and Raids are really good. It just has really good content. So Viking showed up in 1, 2, 3? Two were Viking Magus. 9 hours for that one. Slower than the Black Belt, slower than Dragoon, slower than this Black Belt run, which was an ass whooping. Alright, save complete. Return to title